Okay, good morning everybody, or good afternoon actually. 1 o'clock game between Sydenham and the Waitakere Bears. Just getting underway as we speak, so we'll run through the lineups as quickly as we can in one of the gaps. First up though was 69 Kyla Bromhead. She drove one out to left field there, but a safe catch by the Sydenham left fielder brings up the first out for the Waitakere Bears. Next into the box for them will be number 7, Aisha Hooper. Down the centre, called strike. Bit of a mixed weather day in out at Fraser Park today. Straight and low, but not so low. Second strike in. Punched it, but that's gone foul. Again, you got a nice piece, but that'll foul out over one. On the outside. And a swing and a miss for the third, which will send Hooper back to the dugout empty-handed. That'll bring up number 34, Brooklyn Timu. Swing and a miss from Timu. Down in the dirt, nice hold. So 2-1 the count on Timu. Hit hard and deep out to that left-hand fence. And Timu will go through for the stand-up double, kicking the Bears off with their first runner on. Popped up, and the pitcher will come forward to take the catch, retiring the Bears with no runs on the board. We'll be back heading into the bottom of the first. 0-0 ball game. See you in a sec. Okay, welcome back to Fraser Park. Game between Waitakere Bears and Sydenham going into the bottom of the first here. Little ball game so far. The Bears are taking the diamond, running through their warm-up pitches. So quickly shooting through their lineup this morning. On the hill is number 8, Tyler Morrison. She is pitching to Araha Nono behind the plate. On first base, number 1, Michelle Fletcher. Aisha Hooper, number 7, is taking up second. Third base today, being played by the ever-capable number 25, Karina Hale. Brooklyn Timu will slot into the shortstop position with number 34. Out in left field is number 13, Bohemian Quinn. Centre field, under the watchful glove of Kayla Clark. And rounding out the starting 9 is Taylor Maxwell, number 17, out in right field. DP for the team today is number 69, Kyla Bromhead. She's hitting in the 1 slot. And the DR for this game will be number 5, Michaela Cross. So first up is number 10, Cassandra McLeod. First one's down with a called strike. Check the swing. Punch down to Hale. But the throw will be to Fletcher at 1 with time to spare. 1 down for Sydenham. That'll bring up number 4, Carly Werahiko. So 2 on here. And a call third to send Carly back to the dugout empty-handed. That'll bring up number 11, Regan Leppin. Ball outside. Popped up huge and high. Caught by Noa, but it has come off the fence, so will be deemed a foul ball. Punched hard, but Hooper will slide across towards second, and she'll glove that one comfortably. Bring up the third out for Sydenham. We'll be back heading into the top of the second. Still a 0-0 ball game. Okay, welcome back. Top of the second here at Fraser Park. Punched, fell back by Hale. Punched down by Hale. But she will not make it to first in time, and that will be the first out for the Bears. That'll bring up number 17, Taylor Maxwell. Driven hard and deep out into right field. Maxwell will go around safe. She'll keep heading for 3. And a beautiful shot with Maxwell right out to that right field fence, delivering her a stand-up triple. Next up for the Bears, number 1, Michelle Fletcher. Okay, just going to leave you with this view for a second. Just going to make an adjustment to one of our cameras, so we'll be back in a second. Okay, looks like we've got all that sorted now. So top of third here, still a 0-0 ball game. First one punched down by Noah, but a second will field that one in time to take the ground out, heading to first. Next up for the Bears, number 2, Kayla Clark. Bunt laid down by Clark. She's coming. Couldn't do it in time. 2 up, 2 down. Next up for the Bears, number 69, Kyla Bromhead. Ball down low. Inside edge, called strike. Down low again, nice hold by Bromhead. So 3-1 the count. Punched, it'll go to short. And the throw is good. Bring up the third out and the side away for the Bears. We'll be back heading into the bottom of the third. Still a 0-0 ball game. Okay, welcome back. Bottom of the third. First up in the box for Sydenham is number 22, Elizabeth Rice. Swing and a miss. Oh, 0-2 on Rice. Just dropping light. Swung and fouled back. Just a wee bit low. Just scratching the bottom of the box, not quite. Evened up now, 2 and 2 the count. Shut up, Neil. And a swing and a miss for the third, sending Rice back to the dugout with no goodies. Next up will be number 6. Mariana Tefero. Oh, and 1. Swing and a miss for her second. And a swing and a miss for the third, sending the second batter in with no money in the bank. That'll bring up number 2, Cheyenne White. On that inside, called. Got her swinging. 1 and 2 the count. Getting a piece, but just fouling back. Count holding 1 and 2. And down the centre for a called third, sending her back and ending the inning for Sydenham. Still a 0-0 ball game. We'll be back going into the top of the 4th. Okay, welcome back. Top of the 4th here at Fraser Park, out on Diamond 3. Sun's thunder come now. Fairly wet and drizzly this morning. Called strike there on Hooper. Inside. So 2 and 1 the count on Hooper. And outside for the 4th, which will see Hooper head on down to 1 to get the Bears kicked off. Next into the box, number 34, Brooklyn Timu. Had a good start this morning. Drove one huge deep hit out to the fence. Big swing on her, on one. Intends to do the same again. So Nukunuku also bringing in the D out to run for Hooper. So Makata Cross out there on one. Bunt laid down by Hooper. And with the confusion between catcher and third, they were looking for the runner at two, then refocused onto Timu heading down to one. And in doing so, Cross just kept going round and pulled up at three. So runners in the corners now, 1 and 3. Bears in scoring position. Quick timeout called. Nukunuku will have a word. And we'll see what the next play is. Friends. Okay, underway. So in the box for the Bears, number 13, Bohemian Quinn. So Timu will still second. They're not keen to let Cross off that third base. So runners now, 2 and 3. So just looking for Quinn to make contact. Ball inside. And down low for the fourth, so Quinn will head down to one, and that'll stack up the bags for the Bears. That'll bring into the box number 25, Karina Hale. I'll be looking at her with the experience of the power hitting here. Just need to drive one through the slot. Popped up high. But fouling out down 3, almost down to the back fence. Left field not able to get there in time, so Hale will come back. And it's fair, driven hard down 3. Will stay on this angle. Cross will saunter home. Timu will saunter home. And Quinn will haul butt from 1 through to 3 with Hale going safe at 1 as well. 2 runs in for the Bears. So Hale advances through to 2, and that'll bring in number 17, Taylor Maxwell. Driven by Maxwell, the fumble's there. They will get Boo coming home. And Maxwell will go through safe at 1. So Nuku just making a change. Bringing number 25, Karina Hale, out, and bringing in number 9, Rebecca Bromhead. So she will take up position out on second base. From a relatively cool, drizzly morning. Still a wee bit overcast, but the sun has come through and the temperature is heating up. So in the box for the Bears, number 1, Michelle Fletcher. Got a piece but fouled back. Maxwell holding at 1. Bromhead out on 2. Bunt laid down. They'll take Fletcher going to 1 on the sacrifice bunt. Job done though. Players slot round. Bears are runners 2 and 3. That'll bring into the box. Number 12, Arahan Noanoa. Ball on the first. Getting a good piece, but that'll foul down 1. Even up, 1-1 the count. Popped up. It's in the slot. No, it'll go safe at 1. Bromhead will come home. And they will bring in a temporary runner for Noanoa at 1. Under the 2-down catcher. So last out being Michelle Fletcher. She'll be back out to run. So again, Bears with runners in the corners. Fletcher at 1, Maxwell at 3. And in the box, number 2, Kayla Clark. Laying down the bunt, it'll foul back. Maxwell getting a huge jump. Oh, was almost home before the ball hit the ground. Again, popped up, but shortstop will slide across for the catch and the third out for the Bears. Not before they brought some in, so the Bears leading this one 3 runs to 0. We'll be back in a second, going into the bottom of the 4th. Okay, so Nukunuku making another change. Maxwell out, and coming into play will be number 6, Tegan Bromhead, out in right field. Swing and a miss. So in the box currently for Sydenham is number 10, Cassandra McLeod. Still on the inside. Tip foul, and that will be the third. So McLeod will head back in, and she will swap places with number 4. And I do apologise for any of the pronunciations that we horribly cock up. But we'll go with number 4, Kali Werahiko. Ball low. And a swing and a miss. So 1 and 2 the count. Needing to make contact here. Ooh, close. Very close. But evened up now. 2 and 2. We'll call that a change-up. Not 100% sure, but we'll go with that. Ball, nevertheless, stacked up now, 3 and 2. And fell back. And the inside edge for a called third. So that'll bring up number 11, Regan Lippin. outside. 2-0. Fouled back. Down the centre. Nice pitch. And a swing and a miss for the third, and the third out for Sydenham. We'll be back heading into the top of the fifth. Bears leading this one 5 runs to 0. Okay, welcome back. Top of the fifth here at Fraser Park. Waitakere Bears versus Sydenham. Bears up 3-0 in this one. So up to bat 69, Kyla Bromhead. Got a hold of it, but that'll fly up and out to third. So a 1 up and 1 down so far for the Bears. Next up, one of the changes, number 43, Tanila Matangi. And the bunt laid down by Amatangi, but not able to get there in time. Next up, number 34, Brooklyn Timu. Beautiful hit this morning, then laid down a lovely sacrifice bunt. Punch down. Not this time. So a quick 3 up, 3 down for the Bears. And just like that, we'll be back going into the bottom of the fifth. Okay, just about to get underway. Just waiting for the catcher to suit up. And here we go. So, first up, Cassie Waitakere. Down the centre for a call, evens it up, 1-1 on the count. Bunt laid down. But nice running from Cassie. She will go through safe at 1. Runner on now for Sydenham. And that'll bring up number 5, Crystal Waitakere. Swing and a miss for her first. And the throw down from Noa was a beautiful one to Timu, sliding across, taking the tag. Just coming loose out of Morrison's hand. Down and low, nice block from Noa. And down the centre for a called third. So 2 down for Sydenham. And that will bring in number 15, Casey Provedel. And Bears managing to pluck that one in the nick of time. Bring up the third out and this side away. We'll be back going into the top of the 6th. We'll see you in a second.
Bats are made for the way you play, plain and simple. We've got a bat designed to work for you when it counts. Game time. With 22% stronger carbon fibers, the Paraflex composite barrel allows for even more precise weight distribution on the CF9 than ever before. We can put the weight closer to the handle for slappers, distribute it evenly along the barrel for contact hitters, or toward the end cap for power hitters. You should never have to settle for a bat designed for the masses. By building with this stronger composite, we can also use fewer materials. This makes for a lighter swinging bat with a Texas-sized sweet spot.
Okay, here we go. Top of the sixth, Bears up 3-2-0 in this one. And first up for the Bears, number 13, Buquin. Good hold on the rise. Tried to pull out, just popping off the bat. So just recover the balls in. Good to go now. 1-2 the count. On the rise again. Evened up now. 2-2. Punch high, but the wind will just push it out over the first base line. That'll go foul. Quinn will head on back. Even up now, 2-2. Punch down. They will recover and take the out of Quinn. Brings into the box number 9, Rebecca Bromhead. Good solid contact down the third base line. Popped over, but short will drop back in time. Take the catch and the second out for the Bears. That'll bring up number 6, Tegan Bromhead. And hit by pitch, so Bromhead will head down to 1. And they will bring out the DR. So Michaela Cross will come out to run for Tegan. So runner on, and that will bring up number 1, Michelle Fletcher. Nice lead by Cross. She'll head back. And the hole by Mitch. She'll take that and she will coast through to first with left field coming in to clean up on a beautiful hit out into the left hand side. Runners now 1 and 2. And that will bring back in number 12, Arahan Noa Noa. Punch down, but they will get Noa Noa going to 1, and that will bring up the third out for the Bears and the side away. Back in a minute, going into the bottom of the 6th. Bears still leading this one 3 runs to 0.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper. The Ghost. Are you ready to make the switch?
Okay, welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. In the box, currently number 22, Elizabeth Rice for Sydenham. Just the one bat from her so far. Struck out on her first. Popped up, that'll be straight back to Morrison on the mound for the first out. So in the box, Maria Tefero, swing and miss on her first. And a swing and a miss for her second. And an inside edge for the third for a strike looking. 2 down for Sydenham. And that will bring up number 2, Cheyenne White. Got a piece, but that'll foul back. miss. 0-2 on White. Popped up. And Bromhead coming in comfortably from right field. Take that catch and the third out. We'll be back in a second. Going into the top of the 7th. Bears still leading this one 3-0. Okay, welcome back. Top of the 7th here at Fraser Park. Bears up by 3. In the box currently number 2, Kayla Clark. Punched hard by Clark. But left field will come round comfortably, taking the catch and bringing up the first out for the Bears. So one of the changes being made, 69 Kyla Bromhead will take a rest, and coming in for her number 3, Kiara Taimai. Down to centre, call strike. Good hold on the rise from Taimai. Evens it up now, 1-1. Nice swing, but couldn't get it. 1-2. And on the outside. Hold up now, 2-2 the count. And a swing and a miss for the third, sending her back with no goodies on that one. That'll bring up number 43, Tania Lamatangi. So fielding error at 1, Amatangi around it, she'll head on through to 2. That'll bring up number 34, Brooklyn Timu. Down the centre, strike called. Throwing a bit of a change up there, but not dropping into the zone. And a swing and a miss. So 1-2 the count on Timu. Just getting a wee bit of a skimmer off it. It'll foul back onto the fence. And a swing and a miss for her third, and side away for the Bears. Back for the conclusion in a second, going into the bottom of the seventh. Okay, last of the warm-up pitches are coming down now. So here we go for the conclusion of this one. Bottom of the seventh. Bears up by 3. And first up will be Cassandra McLeod. Inside. So McLeod 0 for 2 today, had a ground out on a 5-3 play. Second at bat was Kay Swingen. Got a nice piece then, but fouling down 3. Swing and a miss. One and 2 the count on McLeod. They'll foul down 1. And a swing and a miss for her third, so she will head back in empty-handed. Next up, number 4, Kali Werahiko. Bunt laid down. Morrison unable to get the glove to it, was close. But just into that right slot, and she will go through safe at 1. Next up, number 11, Regan Leppin. Nice pitch on the inside edge, called strike. got a nice piece. That'll foul up. Just a half a foot further back, sending it back fence. Just on the outside. Fouled back again. And punched hard and deep out to Quinn in left field. Throw coming through. Not sure if it was a dive or a trip, but Leopard going down pretty hard going into two there, enough to take a helmet off her head. But a beautiful hit nonetheless. Runners now on 2 and 3. So just the one out so far, and that will bring up Cassie Siataga. I'm not sure which one. I apologise to whoever I'm potentially offending, but we'll go with that. So Bears will elect to intentionally walk her down to first. And that will bring up number 5, Crystal Waitakere. So she's 0 for 2 so far today. Had a pop-up fly to the catcher. Got Kate on his second. Down to centre, called strike. Swing and a miss for her second. Bunt laid down. So one in, second one coming. No able to throw back to Bromhead. They will get that runner, which will make the second out. So 3-1, timeout call by Nuku. So Bees just need to settle it here, just keep it tight. So timeout done, just about to get back underway. And that will bring into the box number 15, Casey Prevedel. Swing and a miss for her first. High and outside. 1-1. Holding on the rise. 2-1. Tip foul. 2-2. And a swing and a miss for the third, and that will be the ball game. So Bears will be victorious in this one, taking it out 3-1. Some nice ball played, pleasant conditions, with plenty more to come. We'll be back on air at 7 PM for the next Bears game against the Saints. Until then, stay safe, have a great afternoon, and we'll see you at 7.